If you're a heating and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, what's something you need to be aware of when it comes to technology? And why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. Okay, so I want to give you a heads up that not everything that you say and do is outside of the view or the sound of a client or a potential client. I'm going to give you a couple of examples. So a couple weeks ago, I get a phone call from a friend, and he goes, "Hey, Scott, I'm kind of in a little bit of trouble." And I go, "Okay, cool. Tell me what happened." Well, not cool that you did it, but I was like, "Just tell me what happened." And he said, "Hey, I went to this house, and there was a bunch of circumstances, and the homeowner was a jerk. And I went out to my van, and I called one of my buddies, and I was venting to him, and I was telling him like all the things, and I called this homeowner some pretty interesting names. Let's just put it that way. Pretty interesting names." And so he said, "Here's the problem. The front yard of the house was short. I'm on the phone. I'm agitated. I'm upset. I'm angry. I'm mad. And it's like 15 to 18 feet away from the doorbell that's a video camera. So the video camera picks up all the sound, all the good things, gets the tech at his worst moment, okay? Gets the tech at his worst moment. Based upon the way that the explanation was me, I would have been frustrated too. I would have been upset. It would have been a problem. It would have been like one of those things. You absolutely positively have to know that in today's day and age, with everybody having closed circuit cameras, some sort of doorbell with a camera on it, and even like cameras inside the house, you're being video recorded. And everything that you say and do is visible by the homeowner and even sometimes by the neighbor. So there are times where you have to be in the clear before you vent your frustrations, because not everybody's going to understand what you go through. Not everybody's going to understand why you're frustrated or angry. And when somebody sees the video, they're only seeing the owner side of the story. They're not getting all of this person's not an angel. They were being a jerk, or they're being aggressive, and they're being a problem. So absolutely positively, you should pay attention to what's going on around you. And this right here is why you should go to HVACTechSecrets.com. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not the YouTube channel. It's private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. It's an email publication. You want to be aware that anywhere you go these days, everybody's got a video camera on their phone. There's one in the office. There's one on the outside. I've even seen on ride-alongs where homeowners have put cameras up in the attic on the platform of a furnace or an air handler. I've seen where homeowners have actually put a video camera over the top of an air conditioner or heat pump on the outside or a package unit so they can see what the technicians are doing. It's a kind of a sad state that these things have to be done, because there are some people out in the industry that do shenanigans and they shouldn't have to. And you're like, "Hey, Scott, maybe they just have the video camera, sweeping over their backyard." No. I'm saying that this camera is looking right at the blower cabinet of a furnace in the attic or an air handler. I'm saying that this video camera is facing the access control panel of the air conditioner. So be aware that everything you say and do may be heard. Now, when I was a manager, there was a point where a technician went out to a house, and this was before video cameras, and he's in the backyard on his phone, okay, and he's talking really loud, but over the fence is Mrs. Smith, and Mrs. Smith is friends with Mrs. Jones, and he's at Mrs. Jones's house, and Mrs. Jones was rather attractive, okay? Let's just rather attractive. And some of the things that the technician said were 100% inappropriate. Let's just say the tech was wrong. A lot of things had to happen. It was interesting. I don't have to give you the details. Let's just say it took a little bit of money to solve the problem, okay? Be aware that at this day and age, you could go into a house and the cameras are pinholes. Be aware that this day and age, you can go in a house and you're being audio recorded and you don't know it. I would say be very careful that there are people out there that do everything they can to fluster you, to cause you to say or do something dumb. I have seen a couple of videos where people have gone after technicians or plumbers or in-home service people because they caused a fight, and then they edit the videos. I've got 3,500 YouTube videos. I can tell you this right now. The way that you can edit a video between half a second or a second either turns into a positive or turns into a negative. It's just easier to not get yourself in trouble. And the way that you do this is, 1, you make sure that you do the right thing. 2, you don't let people get under your skin. And 3, if you do need to vent, You do it away from your client, away from the corner with your windows rolled up, not on speakerphone, and you talk to somebody. And last of all, if you do have a problem, being out in public and talking trash does not make your company look good, right? If you're in your vehicle and nobody can hear you and you're frustrated, you're angry, you're upset, you're talking to your tech manager, you're talking to your tech buddy, you're talking to a significant other, I wouldn't do it in a parking lot with the window open so that everybody on the planet can hear me. You got one of three things to do from here. Just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.